Hello everybody, and welcome. Today we are starting Train Sim World 5. Oh man, it's a train simulator. I don't know, I've never played one of these. I hope it's not too hard. Let's see how it goes, but man, trains are cool. What is this? Registering will link skip. Do you want to be asked next time you start the game? No thanks. Alright, character select. Man, everything is like bad. I mean, I guess this is what train conductors look like. Man, that music is loud. I want to be like a really old guy, like super old. Alright, whatever, dude. Ah, okay. There. There we go. Alright. How would you like to start? Beginner. Get started with training. Standard. Experience. Look at that control system. Oh my gosh. No. Yeah. Let me quickly check if the stream is running. Title and category are good. Hello, hello, hello. Title and category are good. Hello, hello, hello. Alright. That's my voice. That's my crazy voice. How do we need to control this volume. Recommended based on your profile. Look how fancy all that is. Now it gets immediately to the boring part.
Embarking on a new career is always exciting. Today you're joining the list of people who work on the railways,
sounds like Des.
keeping the world's people and cargo running smoothly. There's a lot to learn, but you'll be taking it step by step.
Alright.
Let's start by looking around. Find each of the markers and look at them.
Wait, what? What markers? Move the camera and look at the markers around you. That's a manhole. What are the markers? Oh, up there. It's like an eyesight test. Vertical access. If you found yourself looking up when you wanted to look down, you could invert. No. It's fine.
Before you get to the trains, take a quick tour of the facility here and learn the basics of moving around on foot.
So we get to walk around? Can I jump?
Your current objective is shown in the top left of the screen.
Can I take cover? No. Why didn't my view change? Okay, can I ADS? No. Alright.
You've just been awarded some action points.
Ooh.
These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience level for the game.
Alright. Training center
This
map.
is one of the many route tasks you can discover. Keep an eye out for other tasks that will ask you to place, collect, or fix a variety of things.
Okay.
Head into the main building to continue your... Walk over to the waiting area on the right. Let's take a seat for a minute.
Let's just wait here till they call us for the job interview.
You can pause at any point to review objectives and a lot of other information about what's happening at the moment. Try it now and then return to the game after you've had a look round.
What is the pause? Okay, let's fix that crazy music. Audio? Menu music. That's gotta go way down. Alright. Looks good to me.
Now that you've covered some of the basics of moving around and interacting with the environment, let's take a walk through the building and find the trains.
Find the trains. Excuse me? I'm here for the interview. It's my first day on the job. Do I just get on a train and just push buttons? Hello, Potato. Good morning. And a big peacekeeper salute you, Potato. Peace angels in the chat. May the angels protect and guide you. Oh, man. You missed a late night stream last night of Cynical. At first he started with like Genshin and Zenless Zone Zero, but then he got bored of that and then just went to playing K-pop MVs. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah. So it's like old times, watching a whole bunch of K-pop
you can explore the main training center depot and surrounding
on
yards.
people's streams.
Your journey operating trains is just getting started here at the training center.
Right.
Remember, you can always come back here from the main menu to refresh your knowledge if you're unsure about anything.
Okay, main menu. Training. Where next? Choose from available options. Okay, continue chapter 1. We are playing Train Sim World 5 right now. Never played any of these, and yeah, we're gonna learn to drive a train.
You'll learn about the on-screen overlay known as the heads-up display, or HUD.
Okay.
You'll see it when you're in control of a train.
HUD.
You can configure a range of parameters for the HUD that affect how it looks in the game settings. In this tutorial, you're going to take a look at the two main types of HUD and make a first choice of which one you prefer. Get started by climbing up the ladder into this train and sit in the indicated drive.
Oh, I should have waited. Okay, get on. Should we be on the other side? Because I know in like the New York trains, if you're gonna go in that direction, you gotta be on the conductor in the front. Because they have them on both sides, right? You love trains, Potato? I do too. I never had the chance to get a, those model railroads. Just didn't have the space for them. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, Cynical. It was fun. I should have told him to change the stream description. Hold on, I guess. Sneeze. Hold on. Thank you, Potato. Oh, man. Sneezing. Alright, interaction. Look at this. This is how trains work? How do I sit down?
Welcome to the most important seat in the train. Before you can start learning how to make the train move, you're going to need to understand what the HUD is telling you.
Vigilance
There are
pedal.
3 types of HUD. The one you're seeing now
I think
is
that's
the
the thing you have to
normal HUD.
press down to
We'll
make
learn
sure
that
you're
first,
alive.
and then take a look at the minimal HUD next. There is also a simple HUD, which is essentially a cut-down version of the normal HUD. The HUD is a guide to show you what the train is doing, how you're doing, and what your next objectives are. You can tune what's shown here using the game settings. The main part of the normal HUD is the speed display in the bottom right.
Okay.
Your current speed is indicated by a white
Kilometers?
bar that will appear on the outside of the speedometer, and there is a red mark that indicates the maximum permitted speed.
Where's the red
This
mark?
is the direction display. An arrow will indicate the forward, reverse, and neutral directions. A cross, or X, means the reverser is currently either not inserted or in the off position. This is the power display. A number will indicate what position the power or throttle control is in. If the display is white, it refers to power. If the display is yellow, it means powered braking or dynamic braking.
Oh.
If the display is red, then the throttle is currently locked out and you will need to take steps to release the lock before power can be applied. You can learn about troubleshooting elsewhere in Training Center. These are the brake indicators. The exact one shown will vary by train and will often be visible in the train itself on the various gauges. These gauges tell you what is happening in the braking system. The most important one is the BC, or brake cylinder. In most trains, when this reads 0, that means the brakes are released. Anything else, and the brakes are applied.
Okay.
In the top right is the track monitor. This shows you the line ahead and allows you to see all the signals and speed limit changes that you're approaching. By default, the track monitor shows the signals with their actual red, yellow, or green aspect. But when you get more confident, you can hide this information via an option in the game settings. As you accelerate, the track monitor will extend its look-ahead distance so you can see much further ahead at higher speeds. This is all done automatically. Now that you're familiar with the normal HUD, it's time to take a look at the minimal HUD.
Okay, let's go
You can
minimal.
change this via the game settings, but for this tutorial, the game will change it automatically.
Okay.
You can see that most of the HUD is now gone. You are left with basic information in the top left corner.
I see no change. Top left. Minimal HUD.
The minimal HUD immerses you in the experience of driving the train. Use the train's real gauges as much as possible.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
In the top left corner, you will see the information about your next objective and some limited information about what the train's doing, such as your current speed, the speed limit, and the gradient.
Because I feel like a
Use
HUD
the
is
game
cheating,
settings
right?
to add and remove information from the minimal HUD. With less information, you'll find driving more challenging, but also more immersive and rewarding.
Yeah. But
Experienced players might prefer the minimal HUD, especially when driving from the cab view. The normal HUD is ideal for newcomers or anyone who wants to drive from an external camera. You can switch HUDs in game settings. Do you want to start with the normal HUD or minimal HUD?
okay, so normal for beginners because it has more information instead of having to look it up on the actual instruments. So minimal would not be the way to go. Yeah, let's go normal.
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
All right. Okay. My guess is continue. All right, moving a train. Now we're in the
In this
front.
training module, you're going to learn how to make a train move and then bring it to a stop. For this exercise, you'll be using a British Class 323 electric multiple unit. It's a great train to get started with as the controls are quite straightforward. This module will get you used to the feel of the train and its controls. While many trains have different controls and are operated in different ways, there are basically always 3 controls that are common and are required to move the train. The reverser chooses the direction you're going to move in. It often has 4 positions: off, forward, neutral, and reverse. The brakes are used to slow or stop the train. There are potentially multiple braking systems you can find in different trains, and you can read more about that in other sections of the training center.
That's kind of important.
The Class 323 has a very simple braking system. The throttle controls how fast the train accelerates.
Oh, they really should highlight
in
these
this train,
things.
the throttle and brakes are controlled by a combined power and brake handle. Moving the handle in one direction will apply power. The middle position is neutral and does nothing, and then the other range applies the brakes. You will find in some other trains that the throttle and brakes are on separate handles. Before you go any further, set the headlights for daytime running and ensure the tail lights are off.
Headlights. Set the light marker. Hand. Okay. What does that mean? Oh, it's this? Oh, okay. So these little circles are the... like, okay, headlight. Huh? Wait. Day head. What are the settings here? Off, night, marker lights, off, day head, marker lights. Okay. So it's a switch. Ah. And then set the tail lights to off. Why? Shouldn't they be on? Okay.
We want to move the train forwards, so set the reverser to the forwards position.
The reverser. This thing is the reverser. To forward. I wish the, the indicator for the controls would be like in, not black and white. Maybe there's a setting for that. Oh, fudge. Look at this. Options. Accessibility. No, that's not it. HUD guide? Ugh, look at this. This is something to get used to. Control guide, map, schedule, home. Alright, this is fine for now. What do we got set this to? Reverse off. Look at that! That's cool. Okay, set the reverse to forward. Why is it down on the D-pad? Let me just do it the normal way. Oh, it's off. Alright.
Now pull the combined power and brake handle towards you to release the brakes and apply power.
Power brake handle. Okay, wait. This is reverser. Run forward. This is power to brakes. And we want that to move the power brake into the power range. Wait, R2 does this? Okay, so I don't have to press it like that.
In the bottom right and in the center of the speedometer gauge, you can see a little ball. This is the accelerometer and will move up or down to indicate whether you're speeding up or slowing down. Now that you've reached your target speed, you can move the throttle control back to the center position. The train will then coast on level ground and only slow down very gradually.
Okay, that's brake. What was our target? Okay, seems like it goes up to 4. 35-ish? Okay. Let's slowly rev up. Oh no, it's a little too slow. On the speedometer. So we're at 13 kilometers per hour. Okay. I'd imagine driver assist. Turn on safety system. Ooh,
when it comes to stopping trains, the specifics of each train can be quite different. However, the basic process is fundamentally the same.
Why are we too fast?
Bring this train to a complete stop by moving the power brake handle into the braking range.
Braking range. I know the yellow numbers are brake power. Wow, it really takes a while to kind of brake. Okay, we're at 35. Wait for the train to come to a stop. Oh, we gotta... Alright. Let's go full brake power now.
The amount of braking you will need to apply also varies depending on whether you're going uphill or downhill and how heavy your train is. Knowing the right amount to apply will come with practice and experience.
Okay, so
stopping a train is one of the biggest challenges of controlling it, particularly stopping it in the right place.
Oh.
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Okay, so it's mostly R2 and R1 is like the throttle, although they call it the power braking, right? Okay. And then the reverser seems to be controlled by down D-pad instead of going to the actual switch.
In this training module, you'll be learning basic passenger operations in this Class 323 electric multiple unit.
All right.
This part of the training
323
center is the
EMU,
metro
I'm familiar.
loop. It is used primarily for driver training for passenger trains that are generally shorter or might stop more frequently in normal operating practice. It consists of 2 platforms. In this module, we'll be doing a complete circuit and practicing stopping at both stations.
Oh, neat. Okay.
When you're ready, open the door and climb aboard the train.
All right. I wonder if they need keys for this.
Take a seat in the driver's position.
You figure they wouldn't want just anybody to get in there. Look at that, rain
Always
effect.
remember to close the driver's door once you get in the cab. Some trains will prevent the brakes from releasing if any doors.
Gotcha.
To unlock the control desk, insert the master key and activate it.
Oh, master key, there we go. Master key off. Oh.
Turn the coach lighting on so that passengers aren't boarding a dark train.
Oh, lighting is up there.
To allow passengers to board the train, you will need to open the correct doors. In order to use the buttons in the cab, you must first insert and then turn the door key to the on position.
Huh. Alright. Wow, look at that key. It's like a
As the platform is on your left,
key.
press the open doors left button.
Wait, what? Open door. Left side doors. So I could just use the D-pad for it, but I should learn where the buttons are. Okay. You know, oh no, 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 that's not it. Okay. How do I close up on this? Well, that's not it. Sticking your head out the window.
The weather has turned quite bad, so you'll need to turn the wipers on.
Where would that be? Here? Cabin fan, wiper control. Oh. Slow good enough? No, we should go faster. Yeah, okay. INT 2? Intermittent 2. Okay. Okay.
The cab light is currently on. Make sure to turn it off. It's useful to find your way around in the cab, but can make it hard to see out of the window, so you should always turn it off before you start moving.
Really? I figure it would be better with it on. Okay.
Headlights in the UK are used to allow others to see the train rather than being of great use to the driver seeing out.
Really?
Set the headlights for daytime running and ensure the tail lights are off.
Okay, daylight running, tail lights off. Okay. And then tail lights off. Okay.
While the passenger doors are open and the loading objective completes, you'll notice the bar in the top left slowly rising. Once it reaches the top, the objective will complete and it will be time to close the doors.
Wait, what? Bar
Now
on
the
the top
passengers
left?
have boarded the train, close and lock the doors using the close left doors button.
Okay, over here. Left side doors. So we could use that on the D-pad. No, it's not. Okay.
Set the reverser to forward.
Reverser. What's this reverse? So what is off? What's the difference between off and neutral? I imagine neutral still has power on it.
Apply some power to get moving.
Okay, we could use the R2 for this. We are at 0. That means braking is now at 0. So let's go to 1. Slowly get up to speed. We don't want to zoom out of there. Okay, we're at 10. Target is 105-ish. Where's the target that I'm looking at then? Oh, okay. Wait. Where do I see the target? Speed? Okay, we're at 2 now. On the right HUD. Up or down? The red dot. Oh, I see it. Okay. So, let's slowly speed up. Who's ringing the doorbell at this time? Hold on, I gotta find out what's going on. Oh, I'm sorry. So, somebody's ringing the doorbell. I have to check what that is. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, it's a guy with a clipboard. I didn't answer it. It's some guy going door to door. Alright, we're speeding up. So, 2 on the throttle is increasing our speed.
You're approaching the next station. Use the
R1.
power brake handle to apply power so that you come to a gentle stop at the indicated marker on the platform.
Gentle brake. Oh! Fudge me. He could have told us sooner. Okay, at least we didn't overshoot the station.
This platform is on the right, so you'll need to use the open right doors button to unlock and open the doors this time. Once again, observe the objective indicator on the HUD to tell you when it is completed.
Right door's unlocked. Right door's locked. Fudge me. Okay, what button is that again? Door release left. No, right. Wait, no. Where's the right door? Why are they both labeled as other side of the cabin? Oh. Alright. Load passengers. You know what? Seems to me, yeah, those 2 red buttons? Okay. Oh, you're absolutely right. Huh, that makes complete sense. There we go.
Use the doors close right button to close and lock the doors.
Okay, I imagine the signal buzzer. Door release. Door close. Oh, I should press the signal, right?
Drive the train to the next platform without any further guidance and see how you get on.
Wait, how do I close this one? Okay. Stop at location, Metro North. Are we going forward or back? Because it's a circuit, right? Forward. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, we have to get out. Alright. Don't I have to take the key with me? I imagine we don't just leave this thing here. You know, okay. You don't think I need to get out? Okay. Handle cover. You need to drive the train to the next station. Alright. Why did it make me want to press this though? Handle. Are you sure about this, Potato? Because look at this. It says I'm 720 meters, have to go this way. It's just where the waypoint is. No, I think I gotta... Hold on, Potato. Because they said we're doing a circuit between two stations. I don't think it's a circle. Trains, you know, there's no circle between two stations. I think. Oh, I think you're right. Potato. Okay. Hold on. Just taking a smoke break. Okay. I don't smoke, but I'm just making the joke. Okay. Let's put the key back in. Okay. Aux, coach lighting. I think all the lights are still on, so I guess stop. Okay, we all aboard, and then everybody's aboard. Doors are closed. Okay. We're at 1. We'll speed up to 10 kilometers and then go to 2. I wish there was a thing that showed you when to switch gear. Alright, we're good. Because, you know, we don't want to throw around our passengers. Some of them might be standing, so we don't want to accelerate too fast. Okay, we're at 3. It's cool scenery. It's interesting to start us off in the rain. Alright, we're at 4 now. I think that's full speed. Okay, we're coming up at 400 meters. 300, 200. Let's start to get. Ah, fudge me. Well, yeah, kind of screwed up there. Oh, okay, now we're braking too hard. We're just gonna have to go. What do we do now? Stop. I wish there was a start over. I imagine reverse or just go around. Let me see. What is under your text? General tips, creative tools. I would like to. Okay, let's hit the reverse. Okay, we're on the reverse. Our distance indicator is behind us now. Traction control, cutout switch. Man, there's a lot to learn in this. I don't know why they want us to go so fast when the stations are pretty close together. Where's the... I wish there was a distance indicator. There is a distance indicator, 1.5 kilometers, but it's not showing me. There we go. Wait a minute. The goal is not there anymore. Oh, I feel like there's got to be a restart to this. Stop at location metronome. Route map? Look at that. Just pull up a bit? Okay, we'll just pull up. And open the doors. Got it. Oh, fudge. We have to hit the reverser. Okay. Oh, a lot of controls to manage. Okay, is this the station? This looks like the station. We want to get like where we're under the awning. Okay, we should probably start braking at this point. Oh, it's not perfect, but you know what? Alright. Load passengers. Unlock door. Okay. I don't know if we have to press the signal thing. And then we will... I wish there was a thing that said doors open. Okay. That upper left bar that's filling up, I think that's the load passenger button. Okay, lock doors. Wait a minute, is that the one? Oh, door close. Okay, blue is door close. Got it.
That concludes this module.
Oh.
If you wish to replay it, you can
Thank
go
you,
back
Potato,
to it at
for
any
the
time
advice
via
there.
the training center.
Alright. We're learning. We're learning. Repetition is, you know, and then I could go apply for a job. Driving a train. Oh, man. Because these sims, right? These are like accurate to the actual controls, right?
In this training module, you'll be learning about the various camera controls and how to get the best views.
Okay. Camera
You can
controls.
drive from in the cab or an exterior camera. Exterior views are particularly useful for coupling and uncoupling.
Ah.
Currently, you're in the cab of this Class 323 EMU with the same view a real driver would have.
Okay.
Before experimenting with camera views, set the train up correctly as if ready for departure.
Alright. Door. We have to lock this. Okay. Door key on. We have... Where are the lights? Day head is already on. Tail lights off. Wait. Yeah, day is on. We have to open the door. Oh wait. So wrong side, right? What side is? Let's close that. Okay, master key, insert the master key. Ah, I see it. I forgot about that. Master key on. Coach lighting. Set coach lights to on. No, wiper. It's this one, right? Cabin fan. Cab lights. Pretty sure it's one of these, right? Where's the indicator then? Ah, it's up. Up. Coach lights. Okay. Cab lights to off. Okay, so coach lights and cab lights are totally different things. Okay. How did I zoom in? I don't want to be zoomed in. Reverser? Hold on. Coach is passengers. Cab is... Okay, I got it. So cab like the front of a truck. Reverser. To forward. I'm zoomed in, but fudge. Okay.
We will now explore the camera controls.
Okay. Explain away. Ah, that's what I just pressed. Free view. R3 is for camera view. And this is the horn.
When using a controller, you simply use the same control again to toggle back into the cab. Do that now.
Look at me! Alright. Free view. Alright. So how, other view? Wait, to switch camera view. I am pressing. Oh.
Now that
okay.
you're used to interior and exterior, switch back to the exterior view again to learn more about it. From the exterior, you can move the camera around.
Oh!
Use
Oh,
the
for
controls
real?
indicated to move and turn the camera. Spend a minute just practicing moving and turning the camera.
Well, look at that. Alright. I understand.
You can zoom in and out using the indicated control. Try it now.
L? Alright. Excuse me. Yeah.
While in an external camera, you can also interact with some elements such as junctions. You'll be learning about junctions properly in a different training module, but for now, fly over to the indicated junction and change it by interacting with it using the controls indicated.
Oh, no way, for real?
There's a lot more to learn about cameras, including numerous other camera modes. You can find out more in other areas of the training center. That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Alright. Very interesting. Moving a train part 2.
In this module, you'll combine everything you learned from the moving a train, passenger operations, and camera controls modules, but from outside the train. Now you'll have the freedom to enjoy external cameras while driving the train. Before you go any further, get the lighting all set up correctly.
Okay. Headlights should be on day head. Tail lights should be off. Oh. Cabin. Coach lighting on.
In most trains, you'll find functions such as the master key are linked to the reverser when using a controller. In the case of the Class 323, use the indicated control once to cause the master key to be inserted.
Oh, okay, so this is automated through the D-pad.
If you find a train where the master key does not set automatically on the controller, pop back into the cab to do it and then switch back to the exterior view again. Next, use the indicated control to set the reverser to forwards.
Okay.
Just as with other modules, you're currently sitting in a Class 323 multiple unit. You must now switch to the exterior camera. If you need a reminder on how to do this, head over to the camera controls module first and have a quick refresher.
Okay.
Aside from the magnificent views, exterior camera views can make it easier to complete tasks such as coupling, checking your lights, and changing junctions. Only a small number of the most common functions are usable for an exterior camera. If you find you need to do something that isn't available, simply switch to the internal camera to do it, and then switch back.
Okay.
Finally, use the indicated controls to apply some power. One will apply and one will take it away or apply the brakes.
Oh, look at this. Alright, we're at 2. You know, that distance indicator, it seems to not be working. Power handle. You can, okay. That's for applying braking, right? Coasting. Allow the train to coast to maintain its current speed. Oh, so putting it at 0 keeps it at its current speed? Driver assist. Turn on safety systems. Well, went by too fast. Rotate camera. Use right stick. Move camera. So I didn't know putting it at 0 keeps it at its current speed. Okay, R. That's the train. Move camera.
Now that you've moved down the track, it's time to bring the train to a stop.
Oh.
Use the controls indicated to adjust the power brake handle to apply some brakes.
Too soon. Gotta get used to how much speed and braking power there'll be. Do we want to be under the awning though?
Try restarting this tutorial and running it a few times until you're comfortable with driving from the outside, including moving the camera around.
Okay. How?
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
I think we're good. We're good. changing ends. Multiple units. Multiple EMUs? Outrageous.
In this training module, you'll be learning how to shut down a cab and change ends of the train so that you can drive in the other direction.
Ah, that's what I
You'll
was
bring
talking
this
about.
unit back to central square sidings. You'll need to change ends a couple of times.
Really?
Don't worry about how the train is going to get there though. All the paths are going to be set for you. You just need to change ends and then drive when you're given instruction to do so. Get started by setting this cab up for operation.
Got it.
Activate the master key first to unlock the control desk.
I would imagine you do the door first. You know what? I imagine you
Set the
don't set
headlights
that
for
up
daytime
first.
operation and ensure the tail lights are off. Set the headlights for daytime operation and
I feel
set
like
the
the
reverser
taillight
to
should be on.
forwards, as that's the direction you'll be going.
Hold on, there's still more stuff to do. Alright, cab lights are off already. Cabin. Coach lighting on. Alright, I think we're good.
The first move brings the train forwards to the junction around the corner from here, and you'll be stopping once the rear of the train has cleared it. Apply some power and drive forward a bit so that we can prove that this cab is working and the train moves as expected.
Move power brake handle. Keep power and reach speed of 20 kilometers. Okay. And then we put it to 0, right? Okay. Wait for the train to clear the junction. What's a junction? Do we want the outside view? Okay, I see this. I guess that's where I see it. So we're gonna get the tail end past this. And then we're going to reverse the train back that way. Okay, that's the junction right here. This guy. We should, wait till it gets past this guy.
Now that the train has stopped, you need to shut this cab down.
Okay.
Turn off the headlights and ensure the tail lights are on.
I have to get back inside. Set the headlights, marker lights off. Alright, headlights. Taillights are off. Oh, taillights on. Because we're going reverse.
Set the reverser to off.
Got it. Grab the key.
Remove the master key. This cab is now shut down. Walk over to the other end of the train, ensuring to close any doors behind you.
Okay. Let's get out this way. Alright, where's our buddy? Right, hey Sam, I'm gonna reverse the train. You know, you switched the junction and stuff. Alright. See you tomorrow.
Sit in the driver's seat.
Alright.
Follow the steps indicated to activate this cab, repeating the procedure that you did when you set up the previous cab.
Oh, look up there. Aren't these lights already on? Oh, it's a tail. Oh no, I would imagine these lights would have already been on. We have no passengers, so I don't think we have to do this, but coach light is on. But you know, repetition. No. Cab lights off. Okay. Looks like we're good. Reverser. Forward.
Now that the cab is active, wait for the yard controller to give us permission to proceed forward once they've checked and blocked all the junctions for us.
Alright, that's Sam.
You're good to go. Apply some power and get moving. Your next destination is going to...
Oh, should have let him finish. Switch line, track 2. Didn't that guy already do it? Okay. Stop at location. See how far that is. We can't, there's a maximum to how far we can go. Let me in! It's about 800 meters away. You know, they should kind of tell us what the recommended speed is. I don't think it's like I don't think it's that red dot over there. Okay. Fudge. Oh, sit down, dude. Okay, it's coming up. Oh, I didn't know we were going this way. Well, we're still okay. We could speed up. Okay. Are we at destination? Wait for the train to come to a stop.
Follow the steps indicated to deactivate this cab.
Got it. Let's turn off. Well. Wait. We have to put it in. tail lights on, right? Set the tail lights on. These are off. Reverser should be off. Take out the master key. Take out the door key. I imagine coach lighting is off. Okay. Cab lighting is off. Power brake handle 2. What does it want us to do? Power brake is on emergency. Driver's seat. Sit in the driver's seat. Which side do we go on? I guess it doesn't matter. Nope, not the window. Alright. Alright, let's make sure everything's good. We should close the door. All right. Okay, we've sat down. Let's put the door key in. Master key in. Headlights to day, head. Rear lights to off. Reverser, let's just make sure the cabin light is off. No. Is it? Okay, cabin lights are off. Coach lighting is turned out on. Is it the top button? Okay, coach lighting on. I wish there was an indicator that shows which one is, if it's on or not. Let's go reverser on forward.
Now that the cab is active, wait for the yard controller to give us permission to proceed forward once they've checked and locked all the junctions for us.
Okay. I imagine in real life they would radio us.
You're good to go. Apply some power and get moving. Your
All right.
final destination is going to take you to the central square sidings right next to the main...
Oh, I keep forgetting to wait till he finishes talking. Alright, we're like 650 meters away. I imagine we start braking around like maybe like 200 meters away. Alright, we'll step up the speed. We're at 25 kilometers per hour. Okay, 35. Let's cruise at this speed, 42. We're at yellow. I think we should brake a little. Okay. Oh, we're coming up on cruise a little. We're at 18 kilometers per hour. Should we go toward the end? Start braking? We should be equal with that train next to us. Alright.
Before you finish, take a moment to review. When changing cabs on almost any train, there are some common things to double check before you depart the cab you're finished with. What position have you left the throttle and brake controls in?
Okay.
What position is the reverser in?
Oh.
Are the headlights and taillights set up correctly for what will become the rear of the train? Are all doors closed? Once you get used to each train you operate, you'll quickly begin to remember what each one needs and get used to the elements that are common between different trains. That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Oh, okay. I was gonna shut off the cab. Alright. Repetition. This is how we learn. Railway navigation. Okay.
In this training module, you'll be learning about the live 2D map and how it can help you understand where you are, where your objective is, and how you can change the path of the train to get to the right place.
Is that really our responsibility?
Under normal circumstances, the driver has little, if anything, to do with where a train is going.
That's what I was
It's all
thinking.
handled centrally by a signaling center or dispatcher.
Yeah, dispatcher.
Within yards and depots, however, you will find that these are often managed by the crew of the train directly.
Really?
That means you.
Okay.
You can tell whether a junction is manual or automatic by looking at it. If it has no big lever, then it's automatic and you can't influence it. If it does, then interacting with that lever will change the junction. For this module, you'll take this class 323 from the siding here next to the main loops and set all the junctions yourself to direct the train to the switch lines, and then change ends and repeat the process to bring the train into the depot.
Okay.
Your destination has been set over in the switch lines on the far west of the training center. Use the map to follow the path from the train to the destination and change all the junctions you need to get there.
Got it.
If you make a mistake and go the wrong way, you can go back and try to correct it. If you're not ready for that, just restart the module and try again.
Okay. Let's look at the map. This makes no sense. Zoom? Why does the train disappear? Why can't I get it precisely? Okay, whatever. Let's get the door thing in. I don't know why they keep ignoring this. I guess because we're not taking passengers. Okay. Day ahead. Rear off. Thruster forward. But let's make sure cab lights are off. Coach lighting on. Alright. Power to brake handle. Okay. It wants us around 35. Map. Oh, the blue thing is the train. That's our destination? Stop at location, switch line track 5. I don't understand. How do I know it's this track 5? Okay, there's a marker up ahead. Oh, it's kilometers away. Imagine blue. Okay, we're zoomed in too much. All right, let's just enjoy that ride. Want to be around 35. Okay, we're good at this speed. We're not good at this, but we're good at this speed. Da 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 dum. Okay, we need the tail of the train to clear the junction. Oh. That's the junction, I imagine. Start our braking. We're good?
You've made it to the first destination. Go ahead and change ends in the train, and you can try one more time for practice.
It gives it that fun, model train experience. Alright. Shut down cab. I imagine it's this. Has to be off? No? Off. Tail lights on. Cabin is off, right? Cab lights are off. We don't have to turn off that. Oh, we have to reverser should be off. This should be R1. Shut down cab, remove key. I need the door key. Alright, everything's shut down. Alright. Da 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 da. Change cabs. Don't we have to manually switch the switcher? I imagine we don't, because he said if there's no handle on it, we don't have to switch it. Oh, but we have the option. Switch track left. Okay, but depending on where you're facing, which way is left? That doesn't make any sense to me. Because if I'm facing this way, left is, a certain way, right? Huh. And there's like a bunch of these. How do I know which way it's going? Right? Look at that. Train switches are one way. Okay. Maybe you have to look at it. Wait. Train switches are one way, so the yellow in front means you are facing the right way. Ah. Alright, right now they just want us to change cabs. Walk over to the other end of the train and enter the cab. Looks like we're fine for now. Oh, door. Cabin lights are off. Coach lighting on. Forward.
Once again, use the map to adjust the junctions between your train and the destination. Where the black lines on the 2D map aren't aligned with the blue path, change the junction. When you're ready, get moving.
Oh, okay. So I was right. We do have to get out of the thing. Stop at location, Central Depot Track 5. Okay, where the blue thing isn't aligned. Ah, okay. So this will show you which way the lever is going. You don't have to... Oh, so we switch it on the map, not manually outside by hand. Okay, so where's our goal? Our goal is here. Central Depot Track 5. So... Think you could do both? Okay, so we want this to switch... Wait, let's switch from where we're starting. That's our train. We want to... No, you know what? Let's work in reverse. Central Track Depot, track this way. Switch lever. No, you know what? That's not the one. No? Okay, so the blue is already onto track 5. Okay, so this one looks good. This one looks good. This one looks good. This one looks good. That one looks good. That one looks good. That one's fine. I think they're all good. I think they're all good. Okay. Alright. We're learning. Okay, so we're 500 meters away. We can go up to 35. Oh, that's not it. All right, 200. Oh. Starting our braking. Alright.
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Cool. Alright, we're learning. Thank you, Potato. Yeah. Next chapter? Man, there's a lot of training. Diesel introduction. What's the difference with diesel? Fudge is a whole different train.
In this training module, you're going to learn to drive a diesel-electric locomotive and how the controls differ from a multiple unit.
Can't I just do
This
like that old train and
66
do some fun
diesel-electric
stuff with it
locomotive
first?
typically used for freight operations in the United Kingdom.
Freight operations?
In some trains, it is first necessary to insert the reverser handle. We need to do that on this one.
Oh, you have to put the handle in? Okay. It's in a different location, huh? Yeah. So this is the reverser now. Okay. Why won't it move? Oh, we have to press
We want to move the train forwards, so move the reverser in that direction.
Now? Alright. So that's the reverser. Oh,
The
it's
train
labeled
brake on the Class
reverser.
66
Oh, that's
uses
throttle.
a sprung lever. Holding it one way will gradually release the brakes until you release the lever. Holding it the other will gradually apply the brakes.
Train brake.
You need to keep an eye on the two brake gauges in front of you. The larger one in the middle is the brake pipe. The outside needle shows the target pressure and the inside needle shows the actual pressure. When you apply or release the brakes, the outer needle moves and the onboard control systems will begin to adjust the brakes to match your setting. You can make a change to the brakes and focus on the road ahead while the system works to match the pressure you've set. The second gauge of note is the brake cylinder gauge, which is the second from the left. This tells you exactly what is happening with the brakes on the two sets of wheels on the locomotive. If the needles are raised to a V shape, that means they are fully applied. When the needles are both pointing directly down, the brakes on the locomotive will be fully released.
Huh.
You can learn more about braking systems elsewhere in the training center. But for now, you just need to remember that you are directly controlling the outer needle on the brake pipe gauge, and that the end result is shown on the brake cylinder gauge. Keep the brake control in release until you can see the brake pipe control needle is reading 5 bar, pointing upwards. This will release the brakes fully.
sorry, I have to text someone back. Okay. Alright. Brakes. Set and hold automatic brake on release. I mean, this is way more complicated. Okay. Brake on release. Okay. Set and hold automatic brake on. I did that, right? Automatic brake. Do I have to hold it down the whole time?
Watch the brake cylinder gauge to see it gradually reduce to 0.0.
I see
Needles pointing downwards,
that second
which tells you
gauge
that the brakes
moving
are now
downwards.
fully released on the locomotive and you can move the train.
Oh.
It's important to note that the brake cylinder gauge is only telling you what's happening on your locomotive. If you have wagons attached, they can take a little longer to release, so if the train doesn't move immediately, don't worry. Apply some throttle to get the train moving.
Okay, we'll use the R2.
As you apply power, notice the ammeter rising, the gauge on the right-hand side with the colored sections. This is the amount of power being fed into the traction motors.
This one.
Try to keep it in the green section, only briefly in the yellow, and avoid the red section to avoid damaging your traction motors.
Traction motors. Okay, let's keep the speed kind of low first.
Now that you've reached your target speed, you can move the throttle control back to 0. The train will then coast on level ground, and the train will only slow down very gradually.
Already did it. Okay, let's get to 35. Alright, we're at coast. We are 500 meters away. Man, that's a noisy train. We are at 300. Let's start slowing down. Oh, how do you brake? We have to hold this freaking thing down? Nope. Nope. Other way.
That's
L1.
Bring this train to a complete stop by holding the brake control in the apply state until you see the brake pipe control needle in the center of your cab desk showing about 4 bar.
You can also use
The amount of braking
L.
you'll need to apply also varies depending on whether you're going uphill or downhill and how.
Fudge me.
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Okay, the brake thing, totally different. Totally different button. Was not responding. Okay. You know what? We'll just move on. Just move on. We just have to remember to practice it as we go.
In this training module, you'll be learning about
This reminds me of
changing ends
college.
with a locomotive.
When we were doing
Many
computer
types of
stuff,
locomotives have 2 cabs in order to make them as
Photoshop
versatile
class,
as possible.
and it's like, okay, do you understand?
While the cabs are
And
often
I
virtually
would always say
identical,
yes.
they are often referred to as either the A and B ends, number
Yes,
1
I
or 2
understand.
end, or simply their front and back.
Well, I don't understand.
Usually the designation of the cab is written somewhere in the cab. In the case of the Class 66, it's above the window on the right-hand side. In this case, you can see you're in the number 1 cab.
I see it. Number 1
All the
cab.
junctions will be set for you in this module. You'll just be focusing on the locomotive. First, get the train moving forwards and drive over to the indicated stop marker and come to a stop in the platform somewhere.
Reverser. Insert. Okay. Oh. So we don't have to hold that down. Oh, we do. Forward. Alright. Headlights. Where are they on this thing? Above? Look at that. Headlight marker. Day running? Taillights off? That really bothers me that they turn the taillights off. You can also use L button to release automatic brake. You know what? I tried that last time. You were complete lie. Complete lie. Set and hold automatic brake in release. Okay, so this meter means when it's up V, that means brakes are applied. When it's down V, that means brakes are released. Automatic brake, hold. You think it's cause all the lights are on the same side? Ah. Yeah. You know what? Probably they said the headlights are not for vision. They're for people outside the train or in front of the train to know that the train is coming. So what I think it is maybe they turn off the tail lights because if somebody sees the tail lights, they might think the train is headed in their direction, right? So when you're going forward, your tail lights are off because it's the front. Yeah. That's what I think. It's more of a procedural thing than like an indicator of where the front of the train is. Okay. We want this on brake in release. Alright, I see dials moving. Because the cab can be in either front or the back. True. Oh. Okay, brakes are released. So when it's the front, they are off. When it's the back, it's on. I think that's backwards. Potato. Let's see. Throttle. You can use... Okay, we'll throttle up. We want to reach 35. Brakes are released. But how do we brake in this? We're going to practice braking before we reach our destination. Coasting. You want to use R1, throttle off. Okay. We'll stay at around 30. Okay. So pressing R1 now, unlike the other train, doesn't apply brakes. So what applies brakes? This? Apply. Ah, I see it. Okay, what is the shortcut for this? You need to hold it up. Oh yeah, L1, right? Okay, so let's put this back on release. Okay, we go V down. Oh, we have to hold it till it goes. Okay, now it's V down. Now we can power up again. Okay, so it's L1 to hold to brake. Okay, it's coming up, so we should power down to 0 to coast. Okay, automatic brake. You can also use L1 button We're at this station. L1 button. L1 button. Okay, that's not working, Potato. We're gonna have to... Fudge me. Apply the brakes like this. Maybe I have to click L1 and not hold down
Okay,
L1?
let's change ends. The basic process is always the same. Shut down the cab you're in
L1,
and set up
press
the new cab. Each
up
cab
or
has
down?
slightly different requirements to shut it down and set it
Okay,
up, however.
es posible.
Start by setting the reverser back to neutral.
Okay, reverse it to neutral.
Now remove the reverser.
Oh, take that with us. Oh, we just click it, right? Hold on. There we go.
Removing the reverser has automatically applied the brakes on the locomotive, so you don't need to worry about what happens when you change ends or what position to leave the train brake in.
Okay.
On this locomotive and on some others, you also need to make sure to put the locomotive brake in the release position when you're ready to switch cabs. If you don't, the controls in the other cab won't be able to release the brake. Before you move to the other cab, set the tail lights on and turn the headlights off. If you've used cab light or desk lights, turn those off too.
It's up here, right? Headlights off. Then taillights on. Got it. 3 meters. We have to go out. Where's the door? Oh, look at this! That's totally different. I imagine we should close this.
Head to the other cab. You'll need to leave the train and get back on board at the other end. While some
Where's the
trains
door?
allow you to walk from cab to cab internally, it's often hot and uncomfortable.
Hold on. Okay, I got it. Got it. Fudge. This is interesting. Why does this look different from the other one? Door placement is, and it's got 2 seats. Change cabs. Head to the other cab, driver's seat. Got it. Okay, controls are about the same.
Notice that this end shows that you're in cab number 2 with the right
Because
above
it
the
is.
right-hand window. Get the cab set up as per normal and then
Asymmetric.
pull forward to the marker in the other siding and come to a stop anywhere in there. Don't worry about junctions, they've all been set for you.
Day running. Taillights off. Like if you look at the train in external view. Oh, let me do that. Okay, this. Oh, it's the same freaking engine, right? Yeah, it's just one engine. It's just there's a back and front to it. Like, interesting. 66116. Yeah, it's the same engine. 66116. Okay. There's no cars between it. Alright, what are we doing? Reverser. You know, it's interesting to play these games to learn real life stuff. Automatic brake. Set and hold. Release. Okay, we need those at the down position to release the brakes. Alright, brakes fully released. Okay, throttle up. It wants us at about 100 kilometers per hour right now. How far is our destination? $700 meters. I think we don't have to go that fast, honestly. Yeah, we don't have to go that fast. Oh. We are going too fast. You know what, Potato? The brake thing really doesn't work. Automatic brake. L1 button to release automatic brakes. Did I just tap it? Ah, oh, so you just press it once and it automatically brakes. Stop the locomotive. Set and hold the automatic brake and apply. Fudge me. You know, the fact that you have to look down at this thing. No. Apply. Apply. Oh my god, we almost died. We almost died.
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time.
Almost died there, Potato. Caused a major accident. Oh man, the brake position and the fact that the shortcut doesn't work. We're talking L1, right? L1 is the top button. It doesn't work, Potato. Yeah, the game is faulty. Oh, hold on. That might be my dad. I might have to go because he's on his way. Hold on. Let me check. All right, everyone. Potato. Yeah, that's my dad. He's like ordering Chinese food. He's like 15 minutes away. So I'm gonna have to end this for now. Oh man, how long is the stream? Oh, it's only 2 hours. This is fun. I think I like this. I think I like this. But it's a lot to learn. Yeah, it do be lunchtime. Yeah. So enjoy your day, Potato. All right. Everyone, if you enjoyed this live or as a past broadcast, please consider giving me a follow and making a new friend. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. Oh man, we do need subscribers. Struggling on YouTube. And catch me when I'm live here on Twitch. We could chat about the games and stuff. Yeah, these things are fun. And to all my peacekeepers out there, especially Potato, and I think I saw Shonkus lurking earlier, and everybody's watching and lurking. A big peacekeeper salute to you. These angels in the chat. May the angels protect and guide you. Yeah, Train Sim World 5. Pretty fun. Oh man, now I want to get the New York line. There's a DLC for local New York trains. I think it's like the LIRR and some North line. Oh man, we might have to play that. All right, see you all soon. Peace, everyone. Enjoy your day. Peace.